Hello, my name is Rebecca Dunn, and I've been an early childhood educator for over 17 years. I would like to thank you for the opportunity to interview with you today. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. What drew you to the early childhood profession? I've been drawn to the early childhood profession ever since I was little. At a very young age, I wanted to help little children learn and grow. An influence could have been when I was at my grandmother's in home program. She is the one who sparked learning for me. I thought I had an opportunity to make sure that children are growing to the best of their abilities at her program. The thought that I have an impact on the future amazes me. Early childhood is the foundation for the future. Learning starts when they're so young, and then it just continues to build. What do you consider to be your chief responsibility as an early childhood professional? As an early childhood professional, my number one responsibility is to keep children safe. Not necessarily shelter them from risks, but to make sure that they don't get badly hurt or worse. I'd like to add that I need to make sure that their basic needs are met. Providing a safe and welcoming environment where they are free to learn is vital for every child's development. If they don't feel safe or if they're scared, I would like to be their safe place. I've had instances where I was the only safe place for a child. One example comes to mind. A child came to me for help due to them not feeling safe at home. I had to take the proper steps to ensure that they were safe, and I did. They now are a successful college student who comes and visits me often, and we reflect on it still to this day, and it was a long time ago. I'm proud of this young child. Now he's an adult. Um, he was so brave, and we worked together, and that relationship was very important as well. What is the role of collaboration in professional practice? Adjust collaboration with other professionals as well as families. Collaboration in early childhood is extremely important. Everyone who works with the child should work together to support the child's learning and development. As far as working together with families, they are they know their child best. They know how they think. They know how they learn. They know their likes and dislikes. They can be a very great resource to help the child feel safe, comfortable, help them be excited to learn. With professionals and coworkers, working together is important because we all have different ways that we approach things. One coworker could be an outside person viewing objectively to help provide a different look on something that's going in and a different approach to help a problem. Also, if a child is receiving special services, we need to work together with them. For an example, I am working with an occupational therapist to help a child walk safely up and down the stairs properly and safely. She has given me the tools to make sure that I am supporting their learning and I am continuing what they are working for and working towards for this child. In my new role, I will be constantly collaborating with the community members to provide services that will best support the early childhood community, whether that be adding a program or working with a program to build and provide new services for young children. That is what I'm going to be doing. What strategies do you routinely utilize to ensure that you are critically reflecting on your own growth as an early childhood professional? That's a great question. As an early childhood professional, I'm always trying to learn and grow. I reflect daily on activities that we're doing in the classroom and the learning that's going on. Through observations and checklists, I make sure that I am individualizing each activity for everyone, as well as analyzing what could do better next time or what I can do to help support everyone. Weekly, I look at the classroom routines, especially transitions. Those can get a little bit tricky. I like to try new things to see what works better for the children that I support and what's not working quite the way it should be. I also make sure that I keep up to date on current issues and ideas in the field through NACI, also through the state of Illinois DCFS licensing. I also look for various publications and read them often. I also attend meetings with colleagues to collaborate at work. And then I also meet with my local NACI chapter and participate in continuing educations as much as I can. What strategies? No, that one I already did. Sorry. Briefly describe an issue that might be the focus of current or future advocacy efforts and explain why advocacy is a hallmark of professionalism in the early childhood field. That is a great question. There are so many advocacy opportunities to choose from. It's hard to choose just one. I continue to advocate for play based learning. I have written letters to policymakers. I have held professional development activities for colleagues involving the impact on play based learning. I believe that most people, including children, learn best when they are enjoying an activity that they are doing. If they don't enjoy the activity, they're not going to want to learn it, they're not going to want to participate. More importantly, right now, I am advocating for the early childhood crisis. That is where there is a lack of childcare options and funding around my area. I would like to work with a local program in my area to include more availability or work with the community to build a new program in my area. This will help alleviate that problem that we are having where families can't work because they have no safe place for their child to go. In the future, I have committed to going to a public policy forum in Washington, D.C., and representing Illinois AEYC. That's an affiliate for the NACI. There, I will meet with community members, House and Senate, to speak about current issues that the early childhood community is facing. Without this advocacy, our profession's voice won't be heard. They need to hear what is important to the profession so that the policy and procedures that they place align with the best interests for the children that we are with, that we work with. I would like to thank you so much for your time and consideration. It's been a pleasure meeting all of you, and I look forward to hearing from you in the near future. Thank you.